Welcome back to the channel. My name is Abon. Welcome back to Local to Global with Tonbridge Angels on FM22. We're taking on Maidstone United today. Bit of a local derby. 4 games to go in this season. We're a point off the playoffs, so we're going to need a big finish to get into them. Of course, this is going to be our last few games with the Angels before we leave. So we're going to try and get them another playoff finish. But today, local derby against Maidstone, who are just a few points behind us. We'll see what we can do. As always, if you're enjoying the series, drop a like down below, leave comments. They are the best ways to support the channel. If you haven't done so already, or if you're new, then do subscribe, turn notifications on. Let's hope for a big result today in the derby. So going back to last episode, we took on Dulwich Hamlet, top of the National League South. We lost 3-2. It was our 4th straight league defeat. Don't think we can be overly disappointed with our performance. It was a slow start, but we grew into the game, almost pulled it back in the last few minutes. 5 games played off camera. We did have some more favourable opposition, some easier fixtures if you like. Let's see what happened in those few games that we played off screen. Corner here with Reese, and it's at the far post, and it's Healy who wins the header. Boreham would take a 1-0 lead with 16 minutes gone. Reese out wide to Otis Healy, who did get that first goal. Missed header there, and Yusuf with the finish. Boreham would double in the lead in the 73rd minute. Bad defending there by the Angels. Webb with a long clearance, but headed forward by Farrell. Here's Gondo. Hampton and Richmond coming forward here. Gondo looking to try and find the ball in there. He does, and it's Bailey Nichols inside the 6-yard box. Hampton and Richmond take a 1-0 lead in the 25th minute. Watson looking to instill a counter-attack here for Tonbridge. Finds the ball for Chin. Here's Beer to Bellis. Good 1-2 here maybe. He finds Beer. But Beer can't get the shot away. Good tackle by Harris. Watson looking to find the ball here maybe. That's a good cross, but Lua can't get the header away. Free kick here for Tonbridge. Loft is on this. And it's Clements at the far post, and Tonbridge finally put themselves in front in a match. It's 34 minutes gone. Clements with a goal from the free kick. Here's Joe Turner. And that's a good ball for Greg Lua. He's beating the defence. Can he beat the goalkeeper? He can, just about. Lua doubles the lead in the 75th minute. And Tonbridge finally looking like they're going to get 3 points. Well, Tonbridge can now rest easy knowing that they've managed to end their 6-game losing streak with that win away against Hungerford. Now they take on East Thurrock in a bit of a more favourable run of fixtures for them. Hopefully they can pick up some more points here. It's Watson, and there might be a chance early on here. We're inside 30 seconds. Courtney Watson with a cross, and Joe Turner has scored with 28 seconds on the clock. What a start there for the Angels. 1-0 within 30 seconds. Miles to Clements. Clements finds Richard Chin, and that's a good ball for Bellis. Bellis surely has got to put this past the keeper. He does. It is 2-0 to Tonbridge with 55 minutes coming up. Sam Bellis with the goal. Tonbridge actually putting some form together. Ball's back with Bradley Webb. Here's Loft. Chin to Donalan. Clements staying forward here, and Courtney Watson with a lovely finish that strikes the underside of the bar, and Tonbridge now 3-0 up in the 74th minute. What a performance here. Much, much better. Sam Hill making the run here, and that's a good floating ball. Finds Bellis, and Bellis couldn't quite get the shot away, but Loft has got a good sight of goal and scores to take his 1-0 lead for Tonbridge against St Albans. 21 minutes gone. Loft with the goal. Here's Dreyer, and the ball over the top finds Bellis. Can he find a cross? He can't, but Mason Barrett has brought a player down there, and Nkrumah wins a penalty. Well, Doug Loft has not long scored for Tonbridge. He's got a chance here to score again and double the Angels' lead. It's a good penalty down the middle, and it is St Albans 0, Tonbridge 2 with 23.5 minutes gone. Sargo to Giddings. Adebayi. That's a good ball for Brown. And now attacking from the right-hand side, St Albans. Mason Barrett. And that's a good cross, and Segoe is going to get their first. Nice finish, really good touch, and St Albans get a goal back, 56 minutes gone. And that was exactly how I expected those 5 games to go. I said 9 points last episode. We got 9 points. We lost against Boreham Wood, that extra game that we had to play because it was postponed. Hampton and Richmond, we lost 1-0. The Boreham Wood game, we really were bad. We had 5 shots, 1 on target. Terrible performance there. Hampton and Richmond, narrow defeat. But then our fixtures improved. Hungerford, East Thurrock and St Albans, all in the bottom half. And we won 3 out of 3. So that means with 4 games to go, we are just 1 point off the playoffs. We're level with Dover. We are 1 behind Dartford. We've got a decent lead ahead of Maidstone. We're 7 points ahead of our rivals. We're 6 ahead of Dorking. So it's going to be a bit of a push to get into those playoff places. We're just a point off. Hopefully with some good performances, we can get ourselves another playoff finish. We've got Maidstone who are 12th, Haringey who are 18th, Havant and Waterlooville 13th, and then Dorking in 11th. So we've got an okay run of fixtures. Hopefully we can get the results that we need to get ourselves another playoff finish and see what we can do from there. Youth intake was not terrible. We've got one player I think that had 5-star potential. Harry McCarthy, a goalkeeper, was a youth candidate. Bartolomeu was a decent candidate. Izzy Swift, the centre forward, looks good. Well, looks good, but he's a defensive forward. And they're not really strikers, are they? But, you know, we've got some decent players in there. We've given some of the youngsters a handful of games this season. John Willis and Liam Wright, I think, played like 1 or 2 games each. But, you know, until we get like that promotion, until we're in a good place, I don't think we can really afford to give these guys minutes. Maybe in some FA Trophy games we can, but at the moment we just need to be playing the strongest team that we can. So, local derby against Maidstone United. Team-wise, we're looking good. This is what we played against St Albans. The only injury we have at the moment is Craig Fazamaid. He's out for probably a few weeks with an ankle injury, so he's going to be out for, at the very least 2 weeks. But he's the only player that we have missing at the moment. Webb's 1 away from a suspension. But given how we played recently, I don't think we're going to see too many differences. This is the first episode we're playing with the winter update as well, so there may be some changes. Hopefully they've fixed some bugs and glitches, and then there may be some new ones as well. Yeah, this is what we're looking at for the game. I think we'll go unchanged, you know. The team's in pretty good shape. John Henley's actually been dropped. Jack Sims has played the last few games, and he's actually been pretty decent. He's played the last 4, and he's only conceded 2. So we're going to keep Jack Sims in for now. Henley was just conceding too many goals. It wasn't completely his fault. We were giving away a lot of penalties as well. But this is what we're looking at. I think actually we should be bringing Miles and Clements back in at centre-back. Yeah, we will do that. I think they're our best defensive pairing. I was looking through a couple of players at Maidstone because I do recognise a couple of their players. George Alakobi seemingly has retired, the former defender and their old captain. He's now looking to maybe be a director of football or somewhere. He actually looks like a good one as well. Could be someone that we can maybe look at hiring as a director. Where's Regan Booty? Is he still there or is his contract expired? Regan Booty has moved to Colchester United, so he's moved on as well. Regan Booty, bit of a cult hero if you follow Second Yellow Card YouTube videos or streams. And given we've won our past 3 games, hopefully we can keep that form going into this derby. Let's hope for a 4th win in 4. I mean, I've got a great start there, and I've misclicked the shout and clicked calm down instead of encourage. So we're off to a phenomenal start to the game. As Maidstone looks to come forward here with Saunders, goes back to the right back, Adebayo rolling. And Ward finds Saunders in plenty of space, and is this going to be a goal? It is. It's a great start to the game. 4 minutes in, I've misclicked to shout, and we've now conceded. So this is only going to go well. Hopefully the goal means that we get to do another shout pretty promptly, and we can actually go for an encourage this time. But I think our defence there were just way too high. Saunders got in behind, had so much time and space to find his finish, and gets the goal. Okay, now we can encourage. There we go. Let's see if we can actually start this game properly now. I think we might have just turned up a bit late. Here we go. Sam here with a throw in here in a good position. Here's Doug Loft, who has been a really good player for us. 36 years old. And he's been one of our probably most consistent players in the whole series as Watson finishes to make it 1-1 in the 20th minute. Excuse me. Can't even get my words out today. 20th minute. It is 1-1. And Watson's been doing well recently, and with Fazamaid injured, this is his chance to really make that right wing spot his own. And Nkrumah, playing a part in the goal as well. Bellis gets the assist. Watson, about 12 yards out, a good finish. And it looks like we're going to go into half-time 1 goal apiece. Not been a great deal to shout about. 2 highlights and a goal each. That's all we can really have at the moment. That's all we've really had at the moment. Saunders scored early on for them, and then Watson equalised for us. You know, we're okay. We're not losing, which is good at the moment. I know we've won our last 3, but that tough run of fixtures we had, we were really struggling to get some results. Dulwich Hamlet, by the way, running away at the top there with 97 points. And looking like they're going to get automatic promotion. Now down to 95 as they have been pegged back, it seems. But 67th minute of the game. We're about midway through the second half. Sam Hill with a long ball. And Billis doesn't quite win the battle in the air. It's Goff now to Walters. Goff with the ball back again here. Maidstone sitting in their own half at the moment. Looking to make that run. And now watch this play here. Goff made a bit of a run there. Shin did manage to track him down. And now here's Walters. To Wallace. And goes back to Ward. Here's Saunders. And Maidstone looking to try and get back in front here. Good header by Miles. Watson, I don't know what he was doing there. He controlled the ball and then just seemed to leave it for Maidstone again. So I don't really know what was going on there. Here's Goff. And, oh, it's off the post. Sims didn't quite get to the ball. But the woodwork, thankfully, saved the day there. All right, Sam Hill's not had a great game. We've got some tired players out there. And with 78 minutes gone, let's make a couple of changes. What are we going to do then? Loft is going to come off because he is a bit tired. So Tom Beer is going to come on in his place. And I think we'll also get Nkrumah off. And we'll bring on Joe Turner. Just push him up a bit more. It's been a close game, this one. And Shin has now picked up an injury. Right, it's going to have to be Sheridan coming on then. Now, is Sheridan or Donnellan better as a centre mid? Let's see. Sheridan could play like maybe a DLP. Donnellan would be a bit more of a ball winner. So I think we'll stick Sheridan in there as like a DLP on defend. And keep Donnellan as that ball winner. So all 3 changes made. 83rd minute of the game. Either team could get a winner here, but it's been a very close game. And I think a draw would be fair. The XG is very similar. It hasn't been a great match. But there might be a chance here. We're in the 94th minute. And it's Maidstone with the ball here. Mitchell to Stenson. And Goff. Oh, this is going to be a winner, isn't it? Oh, good save, though, by Jack Sims. And that might be the last chance of the game. Maidstone, I've got a corner late on here. And this may well be the last opportunity for them to get a winner. We might break up the other end, though. No one even got on the end of the header. So there you go. But not an amazing match, that one. It finished 1-1. There are just seconds left to go. So unless we score like now, we are going to be taking home just 1 point. But against Maidstone, it's a tough game. They're a big side. It's a derby. That was a difficult match. And I'm happy that we haven't lost. We've avoided defeat. Of course, a win would have been good. But looking at the stats and stuff, very, very close game. Very close game. And the early goals as well. Like, we butchered the first shout. Or I did anyway. Butchered the first shout and misclicked. Saunders scored. And then Watson equalised, and there wasn't really much else that happened in the rest of that game. So it wasn't a fantastic one, really. Mason had 1 half chance. And yeah, the expected goals, just under 0.6 for both sides. So it just wasn't a very creative game, unfortunately. Richard Chin is going to miss the rest of the season, unfortunately. 4 to 7 weeks out with a twisted ankle. Same injury that Fazem had. That's not good. Dover have gone 2 points ahead of us after we dropped points. And we are now 3 off the playoffs. And there's only 1 space available now. Slough have managed to qualify. Bath, Hampton, Wealdstone, Bournemouth and Dulwich Hamlet have all managed to qualify for the playoffs. And there's just 1 place left with 3 games to go. Dartford, Dover, Tonbridge and Welling, I think, are the only sides that can get into those playoff places. Yeah, Dorking cannot make it. So there is 1 playoff place available and there's 4 teams going for it. Dartford, Dover, Tonbridge and Welling. One of those 4 sides will get that final playoff place. So 3 games to go. Haringey we're going to do off camera. I was thinking of maybe adding it onto this video, but I don't want it to be too long, even though not much happened in that Maidstone game. But next episode, final 2 games. We host Havant and Waterlooville, and then we travel to Dorking. Hopefully games that we can get some results in. Havant and Waterlooville are 13th currently. Dorking are 11th. So 2 mid-table sides. Hopefully we can get the results that we need to really push for that last playoff place. We're going to need some help from elsewhere, though. Let's have a look at everyone else's last 3 games. Dartford, who do they have? They take on St Albans, Maidstone and Haringey. So they've got a probably about similar final 3 to us. Dover, who do Dover have? They've got East Thurrock, St Albans and Maidstone. So they've got some games there that they can probably win. East Thurrock and St Albans, like they're down the bottom, so they should be winning those 2 games. So Dover, I think, are going to be probably the favourites to get that final place. Dartford behind them. It's going to be tough for us to get it, I think. Welling, who have Welling got in their last games? Bath, who are 5th, and then Dorking, and then Chelmsford, who are 21st. So I think Welling probably outsiders. I think Dover will probably be fancied to get that last spot. Dartford will try and make it their own. I don't see it happening for us, you know. We'll see what we can do, but I don't see Dartford and Dover dropping enough points. And we've got to get maximum points, I think, which is going to be difficult. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, drop a like down below and leave comments. They are the best ways to support the channel. If you haven't done so already, or if you're new, then do subscribe. Turn notifications on. 2 more games. Next episode, the final 2 games of this season. We're going to be outsiders for those playoff places, but we will do our very best to get as many points as we can. And we'll either end that video in the playoffs or unemployed. But we'll find out together which one of those 2 it is going to be as we face our final 2 opponents of the season. And we'll try and get as many points as we can to get into those playoff places. But for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.